In today's video, I'm reviewing a 2008 Honda Fit. The Honda Fit first began production starting in 2001, but wasn't sold in the United States until the second generation model was introduced in 2007. This 2008 model is part of that second generation model that ran through 2014. The Honda Fit is also sold as the Honda Jazz in other markets around the world. The Fit is a 5-door hatchback that's all about maximizing practicality. And as a result, the design and exterior styling on the vehicle really follows function over form. Meaning it's not necessarily the most attractive vehicle, but it's very practical. In terms of width, it's a little bit narrow. In terms of length, it's a little short. And in terms of height, it's a little bit on the tall end. In that sense, it's got a little bit of a tall, lanky look to it. You'll see the front end is got a really steep slope to it, but that really helps to maximize aerodynamics and improve fuel efficiency. And then of course the boxy shape of the vehicle and the proportions make it really easy to negotiate in a city environment, but it's got a very spacious interior cabin and cargo space. So very practical in that sense. And despite the fact that I'm not crazy about the overall look of the vehicle, within this segment there are a lot of really odd, quirky vehicles, and the Fit still has a pretty clean, conservative design to it. Nothing real cheap looking about the exterior. Again, nothing real exciting either, but it's got clean lines, not a lot of added body cladding or plastics. It's just got some very subtle design cues. You'll see up front it's got your typical Honda front end in terms of the grille, headlight, bumper design. Again, very clean and conservative. It's got this crease that runs from the front to the rear of the vehicle. And then another subtle design cue along the bottom of the doors. And then coming around to the rear of the vehicle, you'll see it's got a pretty clean design here as well. Nice tail lights. One thing you will notice about the Fit is that it's got a lot of glass. And so it results a little bit in kind of a fishbowl effect when you're inside the vehicle. If you're sitting in traffic or in town somewhere, you can really see right into the vehicle. Of course, the trade-off to that is that it's got really good visibility. Not a lot of blind spots to contend with. That can also be easily rectified with tinting the windows. The Fit's available in two different trim packages. They have a standard and a sport trim package. The standard package has ABS, 6 airbags, 160 watt CD audio system, air conditioning, 5 cup holders, and power windows, mirrors, and door locks. With the sport package, you add 15-inch alloys, a rear spoiler, fog lights, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and an upgraded 200 watt stereo. Looking inside the Fit, you'll see it's got a fairly basic interior, but a somewhat playful overall design. Fairly attractive for a vehicle within this price segment. Decent quality materials, again, for the price segment. Vehicle does come with a very basic level of standard features. This model's got power windows and door locks. Got storage space integrated into the driver's side door, as well as the passenger side door. The seats are a two-tone color configuration and manually operated. To the left of the steering column, we've got power mirrors for the driver and passenger side, as well as some more storage space. Steering wheel's got kind of a fake leather wrap to it. It's got a decent feel to it. Tri-spoke design. Nice clean instrument cluster. Center console, we've got a couple of vents up top, and then we've got the radio with AM, FM, CD, and auxiliary input. Climate control with air conditioning and heating, as well as a heated rear window. 12-volt outlet down below, and some storage space. 2 cup holders. 5-speed manual transmission. Got the emergency brake. Some more storage space, and 2 more cup holders. On the passenger side, you'll see right above the glove box, we've got a little bit more storage space. And then a manual dimming rear view mirror. Looking into the rear cabin area of the Fit, this is where the vehicle starts to impress. For a vehicle of this size, it's incredibly spacious. A lot of legroom and headroom. And then it gets better. Got this little lever integrated into the driver and passenger side seats. Use that to slide the seat up, and then we'll fold this seat down. You'll see that it goes all the way down into the floor. Really increases that cargo space. So it's got a 60-40 split, so you can still use one side or the other. You also notice that we've got a cup holder integrated into both doors. I'll give you a quick view up front. And then I'll come around to the rear of the vehicle real quick to give you a better angle at this rear cargo space. So you can see that when these seats are folded down, really has a very impressive rear cargo area. Almost like a small van. Floorboard sits really low inside of the vehicle. Really helps to increase that space, much more than what you see in most vehicles. So it's very impressive in that sense. And then you'll see that even when the seats are up, you still have a very substantial amount of cargo space. So the name on this vehicle is very fitting. It really is a very spacious vehicle, very practical, and a really good option for somebody that wants something small, but they also want to have a decent amount of cargo and cabin space. The Fit is front-wheel drive and comes with a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder that's got 109 horsepower. That's paired to either a 5-speed manual, which is good for 28 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway, or an automatic, which gets 27 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway. The 0 to 60 time on the Fit is about 9 seconds. Now, without a doubt, the thing that surprised me the most about this vehicle is how fun it is to drive. And you don't really get that in too many other entry-level compact vehicles. They tend to feel very cheap, underpowered. You get great fuel economy, but that's about it in terms of the driving experience. And that's not the case with the Fit. Despite having just 109 horsepower, it's very peppy. I think because the vehicle is so lightweight and aerodynamic, translates into plenty of horsepower for the vehicle. And then on top of that, with the 5-speed manual transmission, very small proportions, results in a really nimble driving experience. It's a lot of fun going around corners. It's got a little bit of a go-kart-like feel to it, and so something I did not expect at all with the Fit. Incredibly impressed with the vehicle in that sense. Beyond that, it's still a cheap economy car, and so you get a lot of road noise, a lot of wind noise. It's not the most smooth, comfortable driving experience, but again, you don't really expect that for a vehicle within this class. And the fact that it's fun to drive is definitely a win in my opinion. So that's a review of the 2008 Honda Fit, a really great practical option for somebody that's looking for good, reliable transportation from point A to point B. It's very economical. It's got a very spacious rear cabin and cargo area, especially when you fold down those rear seats. It's surprisingly fun to drive. And then because it's a Honda, it's also got a great reputation for reliability. Personally, I'm not crazy about the overall style that you get with this vehicle, and it's very basic in terms of standard features and options. But for somebody that's just looking for that reliable transportation, good fuel economy, and a spacious interior, it's going to be a really good option. If you have any comments or questions on the Fit, leave them in the section below. For more car reviews, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.